Hey guys, this is your workout of the day on video format, and you should also get the email with it all laid out for you on there as well. So I'm going to do the explanation real quick of what we're doing today and give you a few tips and pointers, and then you're on your own. So for the warm-up in the orange, we're going to do 3 rounds. We're going to do high knees, either marching in place, or if you want to, you could run in place. We're doing 30 of those. 20 Frankensteins, and that's simply a straight leg kick. Okay, you don't have to have the arms out if you don't want to, but the important part about a Frankenstein is to not bend the lower back as you raise the leg up. So just straight leg, no bending the lower back. You should get a good hamstring stretch when you do that. And then 10 air squats. So the air squat should be up online in the movement list. We want to make sure that your toes are forward, and as you go down, you bring the hips back so you can get full depth into the squat and back up, okay? So complete those 3 rounds, move on to 2 rounds of toe touches to 10, and that's simply with a straight leg. Reach down to what your range of motion is and back up, followed by 20 steel claps, and that is just like a jumping jack, only your hands go out to the side, okay? As soon as we're done with the warm-up, get yourself a drink of water. We're moving on to the challenge. We're doing 3 rounds of this challenge. Each round is a 1-minute plank, okay? And you can choose to do a plank on the elbow or a full plank with your hands, but you're gonna have 30 seconds of rest in between. So make sure you have a stopwatch so you know exactly how long the minute is and how long the 30 seconds is. So I'll show you both examples. If we get down, the elbow plank will hold like this. Try not to mountaintop your butt. Try not to sink it down, okay? We'll be nice and straight. Same rules apply for the full plank, okay? Do your best. If you have to bring a knee down or rest during the minute, do so really quickly and try to come back into the plank as quickly as you can, okay? After that is over, take a short break. Moving on to our strength session. We're doing a few things with dumbbells. So let me grab a few. The dumbbell curl to press, we're doing 10 reps, and it's simply a curl to the shoulder, to the press, overhead. Now we want to make sure that we keep our core nice and tight so we don't end up leaning back when we do our press, okay? The curl is very close to a hammer curl because we're going to want to be in this position for the press. So the hammer curl, you don't change the wrist angle as you pull the weight up. So do your curl, do your press, come back down for 10 reps. We call the next row a renegade row, and that is with both weights on the floor in either a full plank position or a knee plank position, okay? And we'll row up from here, okay? So if you're in the full plank position, the second you pull that dumbbell, you're gonna lose a little bit of balance. So you might wanna go a little bit wider with your feet to maintain that balance up and down. And you'll just rotate or alternate arms every row. All right, we're doing that to 10. That's total, so you'll do 5 on each side, okay? And then following that, we have knee tucks. Again, this is the knee tuck. Bring it into the chest and back out. You can modify by laying down with the knee tuck or doing a small curl or crunch with the knee tuck, okay? 15 of those. Take a break, get some water after that. We're moving on to an EMOM, and this is one of the pieces of language that we're learning. And EMOM is just an acronym for every minute on the minute. So have your stopwatch ready, okay? Time yourself. You have 60 seconds to do either 14 jumping lunges or 14 standard lunges, okay? So obviously the jumping lunges are gonna be quicker, so you're gonna have more rest after you're finished with the reps. If you get done with the jumping lunges or the standard lunges, you have the entire rest of that 60 seconds for a break, okay? The second we get to the next minute, you start over again, okay? That's what the EMOM stands for. Every minute you're starting a new round. So the jumping lunge is starting in a lunge position, switching feet mid-air back to the lunge position, okay? Make sure that our posture is nice and tall. We're doing a quick exchange. If you do the standard lunge Walk forward with a good tall posture and bring it back to that same standing position, okay? And last but not least is our cool down. This should take a total of 6 minutes. Spend 1 minute at each and just go back and forth between the two. Get your stopwatch ready again. We're doing a cat and cow. So the cat position is like a scared cat. We're gonna tuck the pelvis down and we're gonna push the upper back, your thoracic spine, up toward the ceiling and just keep your head relaxed. And then we're gonna alternate to the cow. It's very similar to what a cow's spine posture would look like. So we're actually tilting the pelvis again back instead of under. And we're just gonna rotate up to back, okay? Hold a second or two at each one. Do that for an entire minute. We're doing cobra to a child's pose. The cobra is a good abdominal stretch. You can choose to either rest your thighs on the floor or be on your tippy toes, keep your thighs off the floor. You're gonna get much bigger stretch that way in the abdomen. So go from this cobra, put your knees on the floor, send back to the child's pose. And I like to get a nice stretch from my lats while I'm doing this. So what I'll do is actually sink my butt back and kind of let my arm drag out and get a good stretch in the shoulder and back. And we'll hold for a few seconds and come right back to that cobra. Enjoy your workout, guys.